What's going on, crawler fans and YouTube family? It's Jay here, JRCs with Alien Lab. And we got some exciting news today. I haven't made a video in a while. A lot of stuff has happened. I just had my son Jackson, so I've been taking kind of a little leave from that. I've still been making parts, but haven't been able to edit any videos or upload. Been spending a lot of family time with him. But today, we got our package from Boom Racing, Asia Tees. Thank you, Jason, for sending that so fast. And inside here, we got the new Hobby Plus Cr18p Evo Pro Brushless. So, figured I'd do an unboxing video, see what's inside. And then I was gonna shoot out to Folsom Lake and test this thing out. I'll probably actually swing by the hobby shop and show the guys over there, because they haven't got to see one in person yet. So we'll probably swing by R&H Hobbies. Oh, darn it. Okay, so the only thing I want to say is that they threw my light kit on top, and I barely sliced through it. I mean, there's like, as you can see, there's like no marks on the box, really, right? And somehow I did slice the package on the lights. So hopefully I didn't slice any wires on that, because I'll be bummed out on that one, the light kit. But they did include those with the purchase. So what we got here, Cr18p Evo Pro, nice tight fit. They're maximizing shipping around here. It's like they had the box made for the box. Let's get rid of that. All right, so here's their box here. It says, next level of microcrawler performance. It says brushed motor, 5-degree angled skid. This better be a brushless crawler. Lizard, BLA, so it is, BLS. But the box, even though it's brushless, the box says brushed motor, 5-degree angle skid, servo and axle setup, big bore oil shocks, 68mm 1.2 tires. So the only way to know that it's brushless is right here, the BLS, I guess. So let's open it up. So they're using one box for the brushed or brushless version. And inside the box, let me take a seat so you guys can see me. Inside the box, we have got our charger, handy dandy tool, wheel tool wrench, and the owner's manual. Nothing too fancy there. A couple pieces of foam. We've got our remote. Take a look at this. Looks like it comes with a little, I believe these are FR Sky remotes. So if you've got like a, is it FR Sky or Fly Sky? Let's look, hold on. This is Fly Sky. So if you've got the Fly Sky like GT5, big controller, or any Fly Sky remote, you don't have to use this. You can bind your good controller to the truck. But these are great for kids. You know, things work really well. You know, I don't really mind them. The only thing that's weird is I believe these take AAA batteries. Yeah, they do. So they take AAAs instead of AA's. And if you flip these little dip switches, I don't know if it goes on this truck, but I know on the FCX24, it actually changes driving modes. So if you got a little dude, he's driving, he's getting his little fingers in here bored, like, hey, what's this do? Could really mess up your crawling day if you don't know where those are supposed to go. So the packaging is very minute. You got a piece of foam, a remote, and that with the truck in there. But I am in Northern California. This truck came from Hong Kong, and the box is undamaged. The other box looked great, and the truck came perfect. So I'd say even though it's really light packaging, it's sufficient. Let's peel the plastic off this thing and get us a look at it. The body's pretty cool. Kind of looks real similar to the Cr18p Pro. Kind of looks like a mini version of it to me. It's got nice graphics. It's actually a pretty nice little unit out of the box. Give you guys a look at that. So I'm pretty sure that these axles are the same axles as the Cr18p. I'll grab a set, we'll compare them here in a second. And the rear looks maybe a little different. They got these big old wonky. So these are different than the Cr18p axles. And the reason I can tell right now is just where the standoff or where the link mount is. On the Cr18p axles, it's over here more in the middle. And I've actually dremeled those out. They're nice big wide blocks and I slide the links inside of them. So these ones are recessed really close to the differential. And you have this big long spacer screw, which, you know, if you had any more steering or a wider tire, you'd be rubbing your shock. But honestly, this is better than the FuryTech Cayman. Sorry guys, but I can already tell right here this setup will work better than the Cayman. So let's take this body off. Put this garbage back in here real quick. Clean it up a little bit. And let's take a look what's underneath. So I haven't seen the battery yet, so I'm assuming it's installed in the truck. You got 4 body pins that hold the body on. Right there. Okay, it is. So it comes with a 360 milliamp. Looks like a 2-cell LiPo. I do really like this. All right, this is cool, guys. This is pretty. This is blowing the FuryTech Cayman out of the water. First impressions, look, we got a nice Velcro battery strap here. Got our saddle pack. I wish I had my scales so we could weigh this thing, but you have a nice battery tray here. Put a big battery in there if you wanted to. This would be great for my 2 3-cells. They'd fit in there perfect to run 6-cell if I decide to change this up. But I'm probably just going to leave it alone and see what it does. So this is called a Venom motor in this truck. It's a 1212 3450 motor. It's called the Venom, FuryTech Venom. So it's not a micro Komodo or nothing, it's a Venom. And this looks real similar to like the Little Guy Racing motor. Looks almost identical, in my opinion. And we've got the FuryTech Lizard Pro installed. And it looks like you just plug your battery in and go. And it actually has a big FlySky receiver, guys. I don't know if you could see that or not, but it has a FlySky FS RF4P BS. So this can definitely bind to your big FlySkys. 2-speed transmission. Looks like the shocks don't have, yeah, there's no oil in the shocks really. I don't think. I don't know, maybe. They might have put a drop in there. The back shocks feel real. So we're going to have to add some oil to those for sure. And then I'm noticing here that we have 2 output shafts on our transmission, which is, I'm going to have to read what that's about. But it kind of looks like maybe you can select underdrive on this. Possibly. Every time I've seen that, it's usually an underdrive option. So this may be a bolt on underdrive feature out of the box. And if so, my hat's off to you, Hobby Plus. This looks like the same kind of servo as the FCX24, which The one that I have has taken a lot of abuse and hasn't broke yet. Man, that's a cool unit. So this is my my mothership. It's got about 145 millimeter wheelbase, C10 length. And as you can see, this thing comes about gladiator length. So we can actually mic it out. Give me a second, I'm gonna grab a micrometer. So I got us a micrometer to mic the wheelbase, and I got an FCX24 axle here so that we can compare these. So like I was saying, I could tell immediately with how the link mounts were, that the axles were different. So as you can see, I Dremel mine out right there and then put the inboard the links because I don't like that big block thing that they have. So here we go, and compare these two. Let's see if I can get them both. Where are we? Can you see it? Kind of hard to do. Here we go, I'll back it up. So we can compare these link mounts are different. It does look like, yeah, I mean, it looks like the C-hub is casted into the axle on this one, possibly. No, it's bolted in from the side. And this one clamps from the front. And what about the, yeah, they're different. They're definitely different. They're similar, but different axles. So everybody's saying that the, you know, that basically this is an FCX24 with a different thing. This is actually a completely different truck than the FuriTech Cayman would be, or any of those trucks. The FuriTech, this is actually off of a FuriTech Cayman. So even though it's a FCX axle, this came from my Cayman Pro or whatever I bought. I took it apart. I wasn't very impressed with it. So it has plastic links. They did a much better job on the skid. You know, it doesn't have that big drop down skid. They kind of got more of a flat skid here where it's gonna flow over the links. And the driveline angles look good. A rear link riser would be the only thing I think that I'd like to see on this out of the box to add a little bit of performance. Throw a rear 4-link riser on it and go. These tires feel really good though. Like these tires feel awesome. They kind of remind me of like a mix between a Super Swamper and a Hyrax. So they feel real sticky, and this thing looks really sweet out of the box, you know. It's got the aluminum chassis, and I'm excited to make a frame for this. So I'm gonna make a carbon fiber frame for these. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. And I would say right now, before driving it, you know, this is gonna be the best microcrawler out of the box, in my opinion right now, just looking at it. So I can't wait to get it on the rocks and see what it'll actually do. But I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed with it. I really am. It's got a nice layout. They did a really good job. Everything comes pre-installed. It looks like the only thing that it doesn't come with is AAA batteries. Let's see if it does say that on the box. It says battery, yeah, FlySky ESC combo. Yeah, so everything on the box for even the brushless has all the specifications for the brushed one. It does not say anything about needing batteries. So when they advertise it as an RTR, I'm assuming that they forgot to put my AAA batteries in the bag. Because technically that's not RTR, right? Right? So anyways, I'm gonna go find some AAAs. We're gonna plug this thing in. I'm gonna charge the battery up. And that's the other thing too, guys. These batteries come in storage mode. And I know you guys are excited to try your new trucks out, but man, just take a second and charge your battery so you don't damage it right out of the box before you play with your truck, all right? These batteries have a BMS built into them. If you ever open your LiPos up, there's one usually soldered right in the top of the cells. And, you know, once that goes bad, you're never gonna get a full charge. So I'm gonna charge it. We're gonna get to the shop. I'm gonna show it off. We're gonna run it. I'm gonna give you guys my honest review. And thanks for tuning into the channel. And I recommend you guys run and get one of these. You know, I was lucky enough to get the first order of them. I think these are gonna be a really hot commodity. I could have got 10. I decided to get one and let you guys have some. I should have got the 10. I could have made money on these. So we'll see you guys soon.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We're back. We got the Evo Pro Cr18p Brushless out here. And this is stock out of the box, untuned. We're gonna give it a little run here. I'm pretty impressed with this truck so far. The tires hook up really well. There is no oil in the shocks yet. Got a little sun coming in the background. So this is how you will receive it out of the box. Let's see if it'll hit this little pinch line down. This is a little nasty one. Let's see if we can get an actual shot of it coming down that. Oh yeah, look at her just sliding down like nothing. Right over that. Just handles it. Those portals just taking that on like nothing. Usually we're grinding down that. I've noticed that these Cr18p axles have quite a bit more steering, it feels like, than the FMS axles. This is an underbite. Look at this thing go. Let's see it. She's gonna take it. Nasty little line. This is a very impressive RTR truck in my opinion, and I have driven a lot of them. 10th scale, 5th scale, 18th scale, all the scales. And this thing is sweet out of the box. You guys need to be watching those online when they drop, because these are gonna sell out fast. Let's see if we can get this. It doesn't even look that steep on video, but it is. She's probably gonna roll. Oh man. Oh, I knew it was going to. Let's set it back up. Let's try again. Sometimes you just gotta go bigger. So this is a really steep rock. It doesn't look at it, but the camera is basically facing up right now. So you're on a super steep side hill, and you gotta drop this ledge. So let me see. There you go. So you guys can actually see what we're working with. And there's the trees. See, now we ain't playing. I do notice that these tires don't really have any side hill roll. You get a lot of grip. Jake is just smoking me on the course right now though, because I'm making a video. Let's see if I can wiggle this down there. Get it to sit. Come on. I want this line. Come on, show them that you're capable. Oh, it unloads every time. All right, we're gonna do a hand of God. So we're gonna do a few modifications to it. We'll bring it out and give it another run. But I figure we'll get some footage how it is out of the box. Let you guys see this super steep side hill. This is smooth. It's got a lot of wheel speed. It's quiet. Pretty impressed with this little guy. Should have bought 2 of them. I actually had 10 in my cart, and I figured I shouldn't do that, and I should let you people get some and try them. But I mean, this thing is just pulling the lines. Woo! Let's see if we can go up here and catch Jake. Oh, she's spinning right there a little bit. This tire's broken in. There they go. Over the roots. And I did notice with this thing that when you put it in second gear, I'll show you guys here on this rock, there is no drag brake. So there's drag brake in first. As soon as you put it in second, I guess it's not steep enough. It will roll though. So that's all right. I'll show you guys on a steeper rock. Let's go catch Jake. Throw this thing through the canyon real quick here. How's it going, Jake dog?
Chilling.
Oh, that's why I forgot he was driving his 10. I was like, no wonder he's running out on us. But we're catching him. Get some sick footage. Got leaves in our lines. So this thing's got good low crawl, and like I was saying, I have not plugged it into the FuryTech app or anything like that yet to tune it. So I'm really impressed with this truck, guys. I've noticed that the links do bend a little bit if you put it in a tight bind, the plastic links. I noticed that on Amazon they have an upgraded kit for about $40 for the Cr18p, so I'd assume that those high clearance links will work for these also. But we're gonna run it in stock form as long as we can. See that tire sit down. See what this thing's made of. I actually bought this for my son. Let's get down here and get the sick footy. Some other exciting news that's been going on in Northern California. We have been blowing up on our micro scene, everybody. I mean, I never expected it to be what it was. Everybody's starting to have a lot of fun with these little trucks. And we just finished our fall series this last weekend. We had a great raffle at R&H Hobbies out of Orangeville, California. If you're in the Sacramento area, that's our little home base for NorCal microcrawlers. And man, we had $700 run through our cash comps in 2 weeks. So 2 weekends in a row. One weekend was $300. The next weekend was $400. We got the famous Harley designs out there. We got a lot of 10 scale guys coming in. The OG comp guys are coming and finding their way into the micro scene, getting in on the fun. And man, it has been exciting. I'm excited to see, oh, she got her in a little bind there. I'm excited to see what the Winter Series brings in detail. I'm curious to see if Vanquish is going to be coming out with any 24 parts. You know, I think that we would have a big demand for them, guys. What do you guys think? Comment on it so I can show Harley. Get on his page, on his Scale News on Mondays. Tell him we want these Vanquish 24 wheels. We want these Vanquish, you know, licensed Curry axles. Look at this thing getting it. Oh yeah. It's gonna pull up on this wall. Just like nothing. This is a bad little unit. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. We're losing it. She's going backwards. We get to try again. Sounds like dude's riding his vet. Alright. There's some bind right there, let me tell you guys. I'm gonna put it higher on the wall this time. Oh, too high. Too high on the wall. One more hand to God. And let's do it. Alright, put it in that bind. See if we can keep it straddled here this time. No, she's pushing up. She's pushing up. Oh yeah, it's getting it. Oh, that was a little nasty. Oh, I broke the front drive line again. All right, so let's see what we did here. Oh, I actually broke it. That's what I did last time. So man, if you guys are curious if these tires get traction, they do. They hook up. This is a badass truck. Excuse my French, but the only issue I'm having is I keep sharing these front drive lines. Gets too much traction with these, whatever they are. 1.2 non-branded bad boys. I think this is gonna be a contender, guys. Run out, get one of these, and tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Hit that like and subscribe. Tune in for more NorCal rock footage. I finally had my baby. Things are settling down. There's gonna be more videos coming to you. More footage, more uploads finally, because things are simmering. I got a new laptop finally. I'm gonna be able to edit again. Things are good. So hopefully you guys have a happy new year. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys soon.